direction at di malilimutang kwento ng barkada sa original Pinoy musical na Ang Huling El Bimbo. Kita-kita tayo sa Newport Performing Arts Theater.
Tikman ang langit.
Newport World Resorts.
Catch Ang Huling El Bimbo the Musical. Tickets now available at the Newport World Resorts box office, SM Tickets, and Ticket World. Visit newportworldresorts.com for details. Here's Sam, Tony, Slick, and Gino for Boys Night Out.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9.
Yeah, man. They're listening and watching.
Sarap.
31 past 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a happy Monday. The last Monday of May. We are about to hit, believe it or not, the middle of 2023. Tama ba? Marami na mag-June na eh.
Oh, what is June? June.
Next week, pare. This is June na sa end of the week.
What is it?
Thursday. June na sa Thursday, pare.
Oh, okay.
So, wala na.
Wala, tapos na.
Tapos na kalahati, pare. Wala ka pa na-achieve. Nagka-COVID ka. Nag-aaway si Moira at si Jason Go.
Si Jason. Hindi Jason Go.
Sino?
Di ba? Hernandez? Hernandez ba?
Jason Go. Sorry, pare. Nadamay pa kita. Oh, man. And I wanna... Well, let's talk about that later on.
No, it's because that's interesting. Is because for...
Nagspakol, pare.
Huh?
Inamin ng kaibigan. Did you read the article?
Ano? Nag-spanks?
Hindi, ganito yung nangyari, no? Parang Marites Monday. Wala pa si Tones. So, for those who know, Tones is, of course, busy as usual, making his money. Gino is PUI as usual.
But he's in Taiwan.
Oh, no, nagkakalat ng ano. Dapat Wuhan eh. Pero nag-Taiwan si Gago. Anyway. So, eto na nga. Should I read the article? Para verbatim tayo, no? So, it's getting really complicated, no? This whole Moira and Jason issue. So I took a deep dive.
Hanip?
Into this whole situation, no? And it's so many, parang, what's funny is...
So many different layers to it?
At saka yung mga friends yung naglalaglag. Hindi na yung hindi na naglalaglag yung, hindi sila sa kanila nagagaling eh. Sa friends nang gagaling, of course, this whole thing was big when they broke up, and then medyo namatay yung issue until then Jason Hernandez started posting photos with somebody's secret, yung naka-secret cap. Who until now we never know. If somebody knows who that person is, please let us know.
I know there have been reports of the person. I'm not sure if it's that. Is that sometimes you have to look through. For example, if you see like the posts that go up, look at the replies because you can.
Mandan yung and in the Philippines, yung replies nagmamatter. It's not the post.
It's not the post. It's the replies.
Doon tayo. That's where we thrive, diba? Yung mga replies. So anyway. Here we go. I hope you guys don't mind that we start Marites Monday, off the bat right away. Moira De La Torre and Jason Hernandez's colleague broke his silence about the breakup of the ex-couple after all these photos of Jason with a new girl has been emerging. And he says he knows this story. Parang medyo ka? Medyo nasal ka. May COVID ka ba?
No, I'm okay.
Para iba tunog mo na. Anyway, eto na, no? Lyricist and composer Lolito Go. Ayun pa yung Go, sorry. Lolito Go. Hindi pala Jason Go. My bad. I stand corrected. Sorry. Lolito Go, who has been a friend of the couple, no? Claimed that Moira, although we all know, ano ba alam mo kwento? Sige, before we begin this.
Parang from what I understood is that
ba't sila nag-break?
She caught him.
Okay.
Na parang
Nanchi-chicks.
Parang like he had a past. Tapos he said that he wouldn't be doing that anymore and then parang
nahuli pa rin. Kasama si past.
Past or may...
Dapat kasi pag past na, pare. Hanap pa kayo ba? Hindi pala hanap bago. Ano na kayo? Kalimutan nyo na yun.
End na. Dapat.
So, eto na, ang statement nyo, alam mong kwento, no? Na si Moira nahuli.
That's what I understood. And then all of a sudden, di ba she came out with the song, Ikaw at Sila.
Yes.
Na parang it's just like, okay.
People assume.
Well, I guess it would be is because
Do we have the song?
Oh, we do.
Can we play the song before we get to the actual news?
Oh, sige.
On the actual scoop of why they broke up. Because according to Lolito Go, a friend of the couple, he said that Moira, although everybody thinks that si Moira yung kawawa because si Jason nahuli, which you also think, no? Ang statement ni Lolito Go, Moira, and I quote, is more of an oppressor than a victim. Heavy words. Heavy statements. And then there's this
Pero,
song.
eto ba si Hobie's ni Jason or Moira?
Yun nga yung tricky kasi parehong homie daw siya nitong dalawa.
Oh.
So mutual homie.
Oh.
No?
So Hobie's.
Oh. And this song came out. This was after the breakup.
That all of a sudden that when people
Shit, I thought it's gonna last forever.
but
I thought this shit.
Apparently it doesn't.
I thought this shit's gonna last forever. And I wanna quote a few words from this song, huh?
Go.
What's the title of the song again?
Ikaw at sila.
Ikaw at sila. Now, the story of Myra and Jason, according to Slick, what he knows, no, is that si Jason may ex. Sabi ni Jason kay Myra, iiwan ko na yung ex ko. Tapos na, huli ni Myra, magkasama na naman sila. Okay, and in the song, and I quote from the song,
Don't pa.
Gagawin
pa. Oh, go.
Nakita kita. Sorry, kwek. Nakita kita sa tagpo ng iba. In English, pare. I saw you with somebody else. Another word. May kinang sa mata. Kikinang.
Sparkle?
Kumikinang. Kikinang yung mata.
Okay. There's something
you.
there.
Yeah.
Parang when they make eye contact, alam mo na.
Kikinang yan eh.
Oo.
Diba? Pag talagang may in love ka, kikinang yung mata mo eh. So, in English, I saw you in another person's arms and your eyes were sparkling. And to end the song, hindi ko maintindihan bakit tayo nagkaganito. Kala ko, ikaw at ako. In English, I don't understand how we ended up like this because I thought from the beginning, it is you and I.
Very good. Ganda.
Well, there's a lot of
Speculation.
stories. No, there's a lot of stories coming out, especially with a certain Lolito Go.
Yun na nga.
Because that's what he was reading.
Lolito Go grew up in the same town
And barkada nila.
as Moira, also in the same competition.
Oh.
So Lolito Go
Iba to
alleges.
Iba to kay Rolito Go. Si Rolito Go yung parang kinaato
So Lolito Go is saying that he's been the ghostwriter ever since. Out of the 50 songs that Moira has written or so-called, only 2 have been written. So everyone's saying now what? Mas magaling ba siya kay Moira? What are you trying to say? And then he outed Moira na may mental lapses, may mental illness. 2, not 1 but 2 mental illnesses, which is absurd because I think you should let the person themselves tell the people that, hey,
There's something
well,
with me.
if you wanna out someone, I think you should have permission first. You should ask, especially on the scale of how popular Moira is. She's what, like having 7 million, 10 million
Maraming
followers?
She's good.
She has a lot.
So
She's good.
one second, he defends Jason of getting jerked off, right, from the specs,
From a spakol.
and he's defending it that
So your story
he wasn't sexually
Slick was
satisfied in the marriage.
Slick thought.
So he has
Slick thought ex yung kinikita.
no. The reason
Parang iba from your story.
he actually
you brought white.
You know what? You know why I give Jason
Specialist.
credit though?
Why?
Because I don't know too many married men that would actually tell their wife
Nagspakol ako.
that he
I
came
know
out.
this spank.
No, he came out
Yeah.
right after he did it. He came out and said, "Yo, I went to a Spax, guy got jerked off. No, got a BJ, whatever.
I don't.
Only because I wasn't getting it from sexually satisfied."
We are not sure about the BJ.
Well, yeah, but still, a lot happened. He said a lot happened.
That's about to be.
So,
I thought BJ was included.
if your wife isn't giving you shit,
Did you get
Go
ready?
to a Spax. They just touch it.
All right, we have 15 minutes before JR gets on, but I want to ask our viewers.
This is radio he's never heard before.
Our viewers and our listeners.
I don't know if I can talk. I love it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I was like letting you guys. No, I didn't know what this had to do with the song.
Intro.
But I heard this emotional song, and all of a sudden hear BJ HJ. I was like, I like this song.
Oh yeah. Where's your guitar?
It's a cool song.
He's like, I could use this.
Lady. Has no inclusion with DJ and Spakol now comes into play.
It's an emotional song.
Imagine it comes into play.
Sexual connotation.
There you go.
Can we give him a proper introduction? There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
children of all ages, and millions.
Yeah.
All over the world.
www.magic899.fm, via the Facebook page, via Twitch. We do have our old Twitch stream back, so congratulations to us. Good job, Direct.
Started off his career as a masseuse.
Oh,
Masseuse.
Oh yeah.
Music teacher. No, hindi pala masseuse.
The masseuse, you got caught up with HJ.
Sorry.
Tony, you gotta wear the glasses.
Music teacher.
Music teacher.
Model.
Model.
He has a brand new album on Spotify called Dual Citizen.
Dual Citizen.
Well, citizen. Na marami gusto magkaganyan ngayon.
Oh, dapat. You've seen him on TikTok,
Facebook.
Instagram,
YouTube.
Reels,
OnlyFans.
Shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on Boys Night Out.
Stand-up comedian from California, J.R.D. Guzman!
Let's go.
Wow, what an intro, man. That's amazing. I'm so pumped right now.
That's the intro you gotta have for every show.
I love it.
Right?
My career sounds amazing. I started out as a masseuse, and then I ended up doing comedy and music, and ended up back onto OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
It was what a journey.
Exactly. I mean, circle of life.
journey. Yeah.
It's circle.
I was like, let me go back to what I love, HJs.
But welcome on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
We've been trying to get you on for the past 2 years. Ever since
I've been-
the pandemic.
Yeah.
And the whole Zoom thing, it never worked is because it was like 2 a.m. his time and our time. So,
Dude, I'd be coming home from the bar. I would say something. I don't know. Can I curse on them?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was coming, if you did a 2 a.m. show with me, I'd be
Yeah.
coming home from the bar. I'd be drunk. I would say some shit and get canceled. So it's better here. It's your guys' time.
No, you know the thing is, we have been canceled before the cancel culture began.
Yeah.
So for us,
Original
but we
canceled.
came
we
back.
are the original.
Okay.
Cancel. We have been canceled.
It's called
before.
suspension. It's called suspension back
Yeah.
in 2009.
Before
Okay.
nauso yung canceling, parang we were canceled
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
have resurrected.
I love
On
it.
the
It's
third
inspirational.
Yeah.
I love it.
The third day.
Well, welcome to the Philippines. But getting back to what we were discussing.
But yeah, before
Yes.
we get to your shows.
No, I'm interested.
So these are two singers that got married.
Super popular. We're talking about
Yeah.
popular singers.
Yes.
7 million followers on Instagram.
Okay.
We're talking about Taylor Swift like popular.
Yeah.
Wow. all right.
Locally, huh?
Local.
Yes. Wait,
So-
what are their names?
Moira and Jason.
Okay.
So they just split up. They got
After
married.
a three-year marriage. You're pretty young.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
less than 30?
Okay.
Yeah, I think less than 30 definitely.
So it's like Shawn Mendes and what's
Yes.
her name? It's like that.
Yeah.
It's that. Okay.
Yeah, who was that?
Younger.
Selena Gomez, was it? No.
Camila Cabello.
Camila Cabello. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very young.
Like that.
Tongue out. But they were very conservative. They came from a very, very conservative management.
Got you.
Cornerstone, which is like
Yeah.
holy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Opposite of us.
So, anyway.
No. But when they got married, it was super big, especially on
crazy.
social media. I mean, they had. Do you think they like had a song for each other?
Yeah, a lot of songs for each other.
They have 50 songs, but they're saying now this guy Lolito is basically the ghostwriter for all those songs,
So
which
it's
I
like-
don't think so. I'm saying I think that
It's a cover up.
they collaborated, the husband and wife. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe to cover it, maybe to protect. He's trying to protect Jason, his
To
buddy.
say it's, I wrote this.
Yeah, he's trying to protect his buddy that Jason's getting the BS of this whole split up, and there's so many
Because the story
holes.
it came out is the guy came out saying he's been unfaithful.
Yeah.
And so I'm leaving the marriage because I'm putting my hands out. I've been unfaithful.
That's what you were saying where you give him props for
Yeah.
coming out
Yeah.
and all that.
But I want to ask you guys, would you come straight forward?
Are you stupid?
And I want to ask the women, would you leave your partner if he came forward?
About going to a massage parlor?
Yeah. Boyfriend, husband.
Oh, is that what it was? It was at a massage parlor?
Yeah, massage parlor. He got the 1-2.
That's the one too. But
Yeah,
how much?
He got the special.
He got-
Mike Tyson float like a butterfly.
He got the double fist.
He got the fist of fury.
Double fist sandwich.
He choking the chicken. Choking the chicken.
He got the was it the
Five knuckle shuffle.
5-knuckle shuffle?
Pamela Henderson.
Yeah.
Okay. I would come forward.
You would come on.
Yeah, bro. You know.
How would you
honest,
like
you know?
over? What would be morning?
Was this
what
over
would be
dinner?
the setting?
Or would it be
Like,
like
you're gonna
right-
Everyone was like, no.
Would it be like? Would it be like?
Everyone in their cars like JR's crazy.
What are you doing, bro? Yeah, you guys are stuck in traffic. I'm out here confessing. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not good at keeping secrets, man.
Okay.
It would come out eventually. Like, I'd be weird for like 2 months. And she's like, all right, what's going on? Why are you being so
You should learn tips from Sam.
Yeah, teach me. That's why I'm here.
That's why Sam's quiet.
The other guy that we usually have, he's in Taiwan. Oh, he's great at keeping secrets.
yeah?
He's been married for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if his wife only knew. Sorry, calls.
I'm a newbie to the marriage thing, so I'm learning the ropes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but so I know that, if you go to a spa, you don't say it.
That's what they say.
That's the ropes. They say.
yeah.
That's kind of like boys will be boys kind of thing. It's just weird though. Is that if you come out right away, it really depends upon, I guess, the relationship that you have with your wife.
But that's the story of this guy, the friend. He's been claiming that Jason only goes to the spakol, which is, the massage parlor.
Well, it was only a one time from the story, huh? It was that one time that he came forward. So he didn't mention there were
Before.
previous visits. It was
Eto.
he's done it,
I'll quote.
and he didn't say whether it's an off.
Did she leave after that, or they're still together?
No, they split up. They've been split up since January,
big
Feb.
news.
After how many times was he there?
That's what we are trying to figure out.
Oh.
Does it matter how many times, JR?
A little bit, you know? One time is like, all right, you're stressed.
exactly.
You're stressed out.
Well, yeah.
A little stressed.
You need to bust a nut,
He wasn't getting anything from the
A lot of
marriage.
pressure writing these songs.
Apparently, he wasn't getting anything from the partner, which I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting
Can I
deeper.
quote-
Okay, yeah,
can I
go,
quote
go,
what
go.
he said so that we're not
Okay.
making up stories? According to Lolito Go,
Yeah, but that's the friend. We have to find out from Jason.
Jason took the blame, took all the bashing from the fans in the name of love since they called it quits. Please translate. Yes, nagkasala siya.
Yes, he did something wrong.
Okay.
Pero walang third party si Jason.
There's no others.
He never fell in love with anyone else. Sorry, na pala yan. English yan. His only sin was he listened to the call of the flesh and availed of an illicit massage service because parang binabasa ko verbatim to gago eh.
It's true.
Because Myra could not fulfill his sexual needs.
Fair enough. I'm sure a lot of guys that are still getting sexual satisfaction from their partners still visit spakuls here in this country. Or in
What's it called? How do you say it?
Spakuls.
Buckles. Let me put that into my maps.
Yeah.
No, Tony can away. Secret ones.
After this, we're doing a tour, right?
That's where
we're
we're
going
going.
to take you around with your guitar.
Yeah, like, hey, let's try this.
It's my way to give back. I'm donating to all these places, you know?
8631-0899. I want to hear the females, their thoughts. Metro Manila, if you're from the province, let us know what's your take on massage parlors, or at least indecent massage parlors.
And also, if your partner makes amin that they went, would you leave them right away?
And also sometimes you don't know it's a massage parlor. Sometimes you get a massage and they grab your dick.
And that's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
Which one's this?
Wait, so what's your reaction? What do you do?
You lift up.
You don't walk out?
Like MMA.
You live the...
One championship UFC right there.
It's
Tap out.
MMA. What happens when you visit Spakul and you don't understand it?
That's that Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
And you don't know what's coming.
No, it's just Spakul.
Yeah.
So you just go with the flow.
Yeah, because what thing is gonna stop the massage?
Yeah. She wins on that point. You're vulnerable. I'm weak. Hey, you win.
Surprise
It happens. You know?
8631089. I want to hear from the females, even the guys out there that said it's just a one-time thing and it ended up being a second, a third, a
more
fourth.
than once, yeah.
Are you hooked on Spakuls? And these are the massage parlors for those that are unfamiliar that have happy ending.
My girlfriend's gonna call in. She's gonna call in like, what the fuck? What did you say? You better get your dick out of those hands.
She's like,
No,
wait,
because
I saw the move.
you can tell the massage girl, yo.
stop.
Why? You ask her first why.
Why?
Because why did she touch it?
You need the background story of her life. Why?
Yeah, why?
Why are we here?
Why do you even ask? Like, why are you touching me?
But there are massages that require that have that component.
Yeah, lingam.
No, lymphatic massage. So they actually, so the lymphatic massage is a real massage.
Where do you get this?
Medically, it's to drive out the if you're bloated for water retention.
Yeah.
So
The bad spirits out.
water retention,
Exorcism.
Yeah.
and also if you are refraining from sexual activity for long periods of time, they say that massaging that area, and usually it's a girl that specializes in lymphatic massage. You can't just get any person to do it because it's there's a lot of threading of the thumb.
Oh, this is like a real scientific thing.
There is. You should read about it. And it's obviously it's to get you off, but there's a way of doing it.
That's like,
It,
releases more than.
There's a reason for the release.
yeah.
It's not, okay, there you go. We got a caller.
Okay. Let's see what's going on. Hello.
Obviously, it's to get you off.
Well, hello.
Doing it, that's like,
Hello?
yeah, releases more than. There's a reason for the release.
That's our voice.
Are we on delay?
Are you listening to us, bro?
Okay, turn off the Facebook page or the radio set. It must be from the province.
Hello?
Hello?
Ah, yes. You're on. Okay, he's listening to online.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yeah, go.
Turn off the face. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, guys?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go for it. Don't listen to... don't listen to the stream.
He's at the Spakul right now.
He's like, I'm here, guys.
Hello?
He's trying to put in his order.
Hi. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, listen to the phone, not the stream.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on.
Saying what's up to Inca, who is
Okay, what is
very,
Inca?
she's very shocked with this
What's up, Inca?
conversation.
Oh, Inca, please do call in.
Yeah,
86310899.
What's your take on this? You know, your man confesses.
Hello?
Hello, guys?
Yes.
How come we can hear them, they can't hear us? Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Is there something wrong with our phone lines?
Can't be.
Hello? Did we pay?
Yeah, because we're getting calls. Hi.
Hello?
Yep.
Can anyone hear us?
Hello? I'll try. I'll jump in.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us? I think there's something wrong with the phone lines here.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Can you hear us? No.
Oh, weird.
How odd.
We'll get the text to find out what's going on. Hello?
Okay. No.
No. People are calling in.
You have so many.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi. There. I can hear
Hello?
me. Yes. Can you hear? Can you hear? I hear you. I hear me.
Hello?
Hi.
I don't think anyone can hear us.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Why don't
Hello?
you? Why don't you talk to her off air? Talk to her off air. Let's see what happens.
Hello. Can you hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, they can't even hear me.
Oh, weird.
Even using the handset.
Okay.
Well,
So it's the phone.
wait, why don't I disconnect it and then let's reboot it?
Okay, so 8631-0899. Slick's gonna reboot the phone. We're gonna find out, ladies and gentlemen. Please do give us a call. In the meantime, JR de Guzman, if you haven't checked him out, check out his LinkedIn. Also, his website is, I believe, RJ. Was it JR? JRDeGuzman.com.
I love the bio. First masseuse, OnlyFans, LinkedIn. You went to everything else but the website.
JRDeGuzman.com. Check him out. He's in town he has a show June 3.
Doing a show June 3 at Solaire. Yes.
All right. And tickets are still available. Tell us more about how, for those that don't know, he left the Philippines at a very early age.
Yeah, I left when I was 7 months old. I left the masseuse job behind. I was a little baby. This is too. I'm gonna get canceled for sure. You guys, this show is gonna be off air tomorrow. But no, yeah, I left when I was 7 months old. Oh, did you put on some soothing music to tell the story?
You left on a boat inside what is this? A crate with your family?
That's right.
And you were found in a storage.
Just found a little storage
in California.
Everyone was bidding for me outside. You know, they're like, I want to buy this kid and I want him to tell me jokes. And I was like, okay, I'll do that, Daddy. And that's how I ended up in America, yo.
For 63 cents.
63 cents a day. You can get a joke, everybody. This music is so emotional.
It just gets to you, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, but how'd you start the whole your career?
I started, I took a stand-up class in college, and I didn't even know there was a pathway as a job, you know, because my parents wanted me to go into medicine and all that stuff.
Normal stuff, yeah.
Normal stuff, yeah. Both my brothers are dentists, and they went to school out here, and then I started doing stand-up after that class. I just got addicted to it, got hooked. Yeah.
Were you always the funny guy in school?
You know, I was the guy with my friends. I wasn't like class clown where I'm like telling jokes in front of the whole class or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yo.
That's my dad telling me to change my curse. Say, yo. But, yeah, I was just cracking jokes with my friends, like in the back of class, grade school, high school, all that stuff.
So is that when you knew, like, okay, I think I can make this a job?
Yeah, I mean, not even in school. I had no idea that you could do it as a career. And then when I was in college, I went to an open mic, and that's when it started. And I don't even hear like the comedy scene.
Yeah, it's picking up here.
Yeah,
it's gaining traction, definitely. It's not like in the U.S. But it's definitely it's picking up, so which is good.
Yeah, well, I came here like 2013, 14.
Okay.
And that's where I met Red Olero.
Okay, Red
who's going to be
Olero.
opening the show.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
With Ryan Puno.
Okay.
And I met him back then, and we did a small show at Keg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like the weirdest, craziest show, but like that was that was kind of like the start of my career too. I was doing small mics and shows like that.
Small shows. And then what was your break? What was it? Was it the Kevin Hart? Was it?
Yeah, I did the
comedy?
first. That was my first TV credit ever. Yeah, Kevin Hart's Heart of the City.
Heart of the City.
For Comedy Central.
Yeah. I watched that and I was like, oh shit, this guy's gonna be.
Well, he found me on YouTube.
Okay.
So he had seen it, and then I think, they found me through that, and then that's how I did that show. Yeah,
and then it just trickled down, a domino effect.
Yeah, and then I, did one thing after another. I did the Netflix 15-minute special, and then honestly, the thing that I think really picked it up was the social media, though. Doing the pandemic, I started putting out clips.
Okay, and that was your idea, or was it your management's team?
No, yeah, I had nothing to do. I think at that time I stopped working with my manager.
Okay,
so my manager was like, "All right, you're not touring,
it's over."
Yeah, exactly. And that's when I started putting out clips, and that's when I kind of found my audience.
Okay,
let's do that. Yeah.
And
how'd you bring out the guitar in your?
Yeah, so I was always doing music growing up and everything, and then I had to do an assignment for this class to do a comedy song, and that's how I brought the two together.
And then you just thought, okay, this is something different.
Yeah, it became exactly. It's it kind of was. It made more sense for me. This is my voice. This is what I do. Type thing. Yeah.
How did you handle obviously starting your career or in this industry? It's probably the hardest. To gain fans, to just build their rapport and get the audiences. How do you handle the the hecklers,
Oh
the
man,
haters?
and
what was the worst?
Yeah.
What was the worst stand-up experience?
The worst stand-up experience that I've had.
You remember the city?
I don't know. There's not one specific
so you
show.
had it pretty good.
Well, there's shows. There's like tough shows. Okay, so one of the earliest shows I did was at like this bowling alley / casino / salsa night.
Okay.
In Oregon. In Oregon somewhere.
Okay.
Some random casino. And I remember somebody started throwing ice at me during
not money.
during the show. Yeah, that my OnlyFans career wasn't going well yet. It was just,
It didn't
just
pick up
ice,
yet.
bro.
Didn't pick up yet, yeah.
And then and the security guard, I look at him like, "Hey man, this is cute. Stop this guy." The security guard didn't do anything. He just let it happen. Yeah. Oh, you're good. But yeah, so that was probably one of the worst ones.
Okay, and then from that, it's just like. Do you still get nervous when you get on stage?
Yeah, it depends. If it's like a really different, like a show that I've never done before, a stage I've never done before, like I think about what am I gonna do on the show, and like I get a little nervous for those ones.
I mean, say your crowd, say they're predominantly like American, say like Caucasian.
Yes, whites.
Do you
as they
figure
call them.
do you figure to yourself like, I hope they get my joke?
No, I mean I grew up like. I went to a Catholic school in California, and there's like predominantly white class.
Yeah.
So I feel like I knew how to make.
Yeah,
make
actually,
them
your
laugh.
jokes are pretty widespread. Like, I mean, it's very broad. It's only when you bring up your Filipino ethnicity, and that this is what happens in the Philippines, or hey, like you make fun of the people, you ask them where they're from.
Yeah, pretty much.
You kind of, and you're pro Filipino because you actually say, "Yo, I'm not effing Chinese, okay? I'm Filipino," which is great. When I first heard it, I was like, "Oh shit, he's proud to be Pinoy."
Yeah.
Because most people are like, "Yeah, I'm Asian," and they just stay quiet.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thinnest tattoo ever, but I got the tattoo of the sun, and then I didn't get the stars.
The 3
yet.
stars.
Couldn't afford the stars.
Oh, now you can.
Now you can.
After your Soler show, we can take you to guy.
That's why I'm doing it. You know,
Okay.
I'm just doing it to finish this tattoo.
You don't even have to pay. It's free.
We know guys that can do it for you.
Yeah. Just Sharpie or what?
So, being with family, have you gone to? Is it Laguna, right?
Laguna. No. So my dad is from Pangasinan.
Okay.
Yeah, and my mom's from QC.
All right.
Yeah.
So, have you visited the fam yet? And
Yeah.
sample.
Oh man.
Joke muna, joke ka.
Funny man, make us laugh.
Yeah. A little bit.
Make us laugh, clown.
Yeah, they in Pangasinan. But you know what? My dad has 11 brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Wow.
Yeah.
Big family.
All they want to do is karaoke like nonstop.
Okay.
They don't care about the
Anybody
jokes.
saying you have the big fish, huh?
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I love it. It's been fun. Yeah, what's it in Pangasinan?
That's where you get the big fish. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Bulinaos.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It's huge. Yeah.
Love that place.
Have you spent time, or did you just arrive?
I've been to this time. No, I haven't been. But I've been to Pangasinan before. I've been here like a few times since I was 16.
Okay.
So I've been to the Philippines quite a bit, but we haven't gone to Pangasinan on this trip yet.
Do you see yourself, if let's say an offer comes? Obviously, we're big. We're so gung ho when people are big outside the country. We kind of want them to, make a career here.
Yeah.
As opposed to make a career here.
Dude, I'm not. And it seems like all the people who come out and act are like mestizo, mestiza.
No.
Right?
No.
Not right.
No, not all.
There's a little shift. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm here. Let's do it. Let's get started.
Would you consider
Some like the
taking
exotics,
some gigs?
Some like the exotics.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to call it. I've never heard that. No, but I would do it. I would do it out here. Like, I mean, honestly, I just want to. I think about it with my career. Wherever it feels right,
Yeah.
I want to do something. So,
Yeah.
there was a brief time where I was doing stuff in Malaysia for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you doing up there?
Just stand up. I was just doing stand up. Yeah.
Where's Mr. Nigel from? Is he from?
Yeah, Nigel Ang.
Nigel.
Dude, we did a thing together in Singapore. He's from. I think he's from Malaysia originally.
Yeah, Malaysia.
And then the UK.
Singapore.
UK.
UK. And he just got canceled, right, by China.
Nah, he's gonna be all right.
He'd be okay?
He'd be all right.
But they took down his accounts, right?
I think they did in China.
In China, yeah.
Yeah.
So he lost Facebook, he lost Instagram, he lost
okay all over
Twitter.
the world.
And then there's like a Chinese social media.
Yeah, they
too.
took him down the Weibo. you can't find him anywhere there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
He'll be all right. I remember.
But he said he'd be okay. He said I made fun of every country and every nationality.
Yeah.
So he wasn't just picking on China. He was just
No. If anything, it worked out where I think his special is going to do better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where more people are going to want to watch it.
Yeah.
And support
Find
it.
out who he really is.
I met him in, we did Comedy Central Asia. It was like they brought out a bunch of comedians from all over the world, like Asian comedians, to do a set in Singapore. Dude's a hustler. He was like writing jokes like in the middle of the night, all that stuff. He's a good guy.
We got an interview with him, and I just DM'd him.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, I emailed him, and then he was like, hey, yeah, let's do it. Pandemic. Everything was shut down, closed.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening.
This is before he had Uncle Roger and all that stuff?
No, he was
starting out.
He was doing it.
He just actually we're just getting 100,000, 200,000 hits.
Yeah.
It wasn't yet like widespread.
Yeah.
So he was still looking at things that he can get interviews for.
Yeah.
The Uncle Roger, and he's like, yeah, let's do it. Contact this person, my management, and I'm down. Tell him I'm down.
Yeah.
Because I need to.
He wants to do more things.
Yeah, but now I don't think you can be because I actually hit him up on email. He didn't reply.
No way.
Well,
come on, Nigel.
He's busy.
Get out
He's
here.
busy.
You're not too big, Nigel. Get over
No,
here.
he's big. He's big.
No, he's hustling. He's doing his thing.
hustling. Yeah.
He I like that guy.
So what's your process? Is because you said that you saw him that he was hustling, he was writing his jokes.
Yeah.
What's your whole process?
I mean, same thing. Like so actually when I saw him, this taping for this show, it was in the lobby of a hotel, and he was also like editing his clips and all that stuff too. He was one of the first guys that encouraged me to start putting out social media stuff, and that's kind of how I like started doing my thing. But same thing. Like I feel like I just like a lot of the stuff I'll start out with like a riff and do crowd work and then see if there's something that I could turn into a joke.
Yeah.
And then for songs, it's kind of same thing. If there's like an idea that makes me laugh or like makes my girlfriend laugh or something, I'm like, okay, this is good. And then that's how I know, like, oh, because she doesn't laugh at all my songs. The other stuff, she's like, oh yeah, I don't get it. Then I'm like, all right,
She
I'm gonna throw this
Filipina?
one away. No, she's white.
She's white.
She's
Oh.
of
So
Caucasian descent.
You test out all your stuff on her on your.
Testing muna, test
I
shot.
do a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Workshop on it.
Test shot muna, test shot.
Bing, 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 pew, 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 pew.
But does she just look at you funny like, I don't
What the hell was that?
That's
Yeah.
not fun.
Oh yeah, that's how I know. Like, all right, I'm not gonna do this one anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I have multiple people like.
Is
my
she that
comic
funny
buddies,
that
too.
you have so much? Yeah,
She makes me laugh. She's funny.
She has a huge, in terms of credibility of your stuff.
Yeah.
If she says no, don't.
Yeah, like it's a good barometer.
Okay.
Where like if she laughs at something, it's gonna be really good.
Okay.
Because she doesn't laugh at all my jokes.
And you met her at the start of your career or the
No,
mid?
I met her
At a bar.
Met her at a bar, dude. One
She
of your
threw
bars,
ice.
bro. Yeah,
She's an ice thrower.
That was her. She's the original.
It ain't funny.
Boo! I met her in Minnesota. I was doing a show in Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah. It was actually the first show I had out of the pandemic.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
Yeah.
You went for it, huh?
Dude, I went for it. Yeah, I was like, give me COVID.
You
girl.
went for COVID.
Give me that
right
strain.
now.
What you got?
Man, you went to America. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I remember the show because they had like these like hockey ice guards. Or
Okay,
whatever.
yeah.
Or those sneeze guard, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
In between the
Like
different
the
tables.
Plexiglass.
Yeah. I had to do crowd work through. Oh shit! I had to do crowd work through the table and everything. Yeah, that show was wild.
But hey, look at you now. I mean, you're traveling the world, doing a lot of cities in the U.S.
Yep.
And now you're here. You do have your show at Soler, yeah?
Yeah, Soler.
So what could people expect?
Yeah, so I mean, I do a lot of music and comedy, so I like to.
Combo show, like singing and.
Yeah. Okay. So like I do like improvise songs. So like I'll talk to like couples in the crowd or like people and kind of like improvise a song about them. Yeah. So I'll do a lot of that, and then I don't know. I might bring my dad up a little bit on stage.
Okay.
People like my dad. Get him up there.
Is he funny as well?
Oh, he's the best.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
hilarious.
cool.
All right.
He's so funny.
Is he based here or he's based in the States?
He's so he's from here originally,
Okay.
but and then now he's in the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't follow. He's not a comedian as well.
No. He was actually he's from the Philippines. He was actually in the PMA. He was like a military guy.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he left it all behind to be a family man in the U.S.
So how's the family feel that you've chosen this career and your chosen field is actually doing pretty well?
Yeah. Okay, I will say this. They love like traveling with me on the shows.
Yeah.
And they're pushing it. Even when they found out I was doing a show in the Philippines, they wanted to come with and everything. Yeah.
How about your dentist siblings? What are they?
Oh yeah. So both my brothers used to be musicians who started going to dentistry. So they're all about it. Yeah.
Okay.
My brothers are dentists, their wives are dentists, and my mom is a dentist.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I'm the only one, the black sheep.
You're the odd man out.
Yeah.
You're doing your own thing. So, hey, shout about the dentist family, just in case, you know.
Yeah, if anyone needs their teeth done in California, come on over. The tooth spa. That's what they call it.
The tooth spa.
The tooth spa.
Different kind of spa.
Different spa.
First branch, the first tooth spa. The second one, the second tooth spa. No, it depends on how many branches you have, eh?
Yeah. Tooth spackle.
Yeah, tooth spa.
Yeah.
Diba? Treat your teeth.
Did your girlfriend come out on this trip?
Yeah, dude, they're getting their nails done right now.
Oh, no.
No.
Is
having their best day
is
ever.
it a nail spa?
Is that a thing?
There's a nail spa.
Yeah.
There's a
Is that
nail
thing
spa.
too? Oh shit, are they getting it?
Yeah.
Damn, man, I gotta watch out for my
Yeah,
girl.
there's a nail spa.
It's like, babe, why you look so relaxed?
Before the pandemic, pre-pandemic, they were popular.
Yeah,
but now, I think they lost the business. It wasn't
Even
okay.
the spa calls were done during the pandemic, but they came back.
They came back, yeah.
Came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
And they even offered free COVID test.
Yeah.
Before you got the spa.
And our favorite, mga walkers, right?
And the walkers.
We had our walkers of the day.
What is that?
Walker
Day
friend.
walkers? You guys had day walkers?
Day walkers.
You
People hustling.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
It's all over Facebook. Like,
And they give you free swab. They'll swab in front of you.
Oh man, that's good. I was like, I got tested, babe. I got tested earlier today. I'm good.
Because sometimes,
She's like, why'd you get tested? No. I just had to.
sometimes your girlfriend or your wife will be suspicious. How'd you get COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, why you didn't leave the house? How'd
So you
have
gotta make
COVID?
sure.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
Then-
No, I'm good.
So what was it? The situation with the singers, right? Mm-hmm. The singers. And
let's go back to Moira and Jason.
Yeah.
Wait, let's take a quick break. Gotta play some commercials.
I also want to know if you're going to be doing Tagalog jokes or it's all English.
Oh yeah, pretty much English.
All
pretty much
English.
English. Yeah.
He left when he was 7.
Okay, baka
Yeah,
lang
man. I'm teaching me some. I'm learning some Tagalog for the show.
Oh,
but
yeah?
not for the jokes.
Not for the
yeah,
jokes,
just to say hi to everybody.
You want to know some dirty
Oh
lines?
yeah, of course.
Oh,
I know
okay.
some.
Can we
Dirty
teach him
jokes?
dirty lines? Yeah. Off air, just in case.
Yeah, teach it to me.
Cat's like, oh my god. She's like, I'm gonna lose my job. These bastards.
All right, let's get some music in. Something from Post Malone. Morning. It's got Boys Night Out. We're going to extend a little bit because we got J.R.D. Guzman here. Don't forget his show, Soler. Saturday, June 3rd.
Yep.
All right, more of him. Magic at 9.9.
sober up. Try to keep it inside, but I just wanna.
Skies exploding in the night. Oh, we live and we die. Till the sun goes out, I'm right here with you now. Somehow we fell at the speed of sound. Ooh, we're a constellation, but we caught a light. It's all that we know. I'm just hoping we get it right. Every conversation is another sign. Heaven only knows we're too close. Falling you to bang the gong, to crush the critics saying, is it right or is it wrong? If only fame and ivy, baby, could I bear being away from you? I found the vein, put it in here. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Live for the way that you cheer and scream for me. The applause, applause, applause. Give me the thing that I love. Put your hands up, make 'em touch. Give me the thing that I love. Put your hands up, make 'em touch. I've overheard your theory, nostalgia's for geeks. I guess, sir, if you say so, some of us just like to read. 1 second I'm a coon's fan, suddenly the coon is me. Pop culture was an art, now art and pop culture and me. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Live for the way that you cheer and scream for me. The applause, applause, applause. Give me the thing that I love. Put your hands up, make 'em touch. Give me the thing that I love. Put your hands up, make 'em touch.
There you go, Ed Sheeran's brand new one. Phone lines are running back up. Hopefully we get to hear from you guys. We mentioned earlier, if you missed it, Moira, Jason Hernandez, they did the Splitsville, and GRD Guzman wants to know, along with us, along with the boys, what would you do if you found out your husband, your boyfriend, was frequenting these SPACs, these spacools? What's your take on it? Do you forgive him, or do you call it quits as well? And obviously, Sam said he would actually admit that he actually goes to these things.
Yeah, because what's
What's
you've
love
been
got to do with it?
You've been married for this is you're on your first year.
The truth
and 5 months, 4 months, 4 or 5 months,
something like that.
a year and 4 months. So you're telling me you would go to your wife, let's say you went to a Spax this evening, first thing tomorrow morning, you would admit?
No, me.
How long?
Strategize.
You gotta clean up first. You gotta wait for a shower at least. Not right away. Not right away in the morning.
You gotta wash away the sin.
How, the way you feel yucky.
Baptism.
Medyo feel dirty. Umiga ka dun sa
Mali.
I don't feel dirty after. I usually take a shower after. I like to wash.
Yun nga. So you wash first, then you strategize how you're gonna deliver the news.
Okay. So afternoon, evening.
How long would you wait?
Yeah.
Depends on the mood. Parang first mo napadaan ka lang, or you were some friends took you there.
So is it strategic to say it right, to mention it hours before or days before, or do you wait months? Because I think Jason
maybe 2 weeks
waited
After?
a while.
Yeah.
He waited a couple weeks. Yeah, I think he waited a while before he actually admitted that he went to a SPAC. So
but we don't know how many times. Was it one time? Was it like medyo na-addict sa SPACs?
Hi.
Regarding dun sa issue,
Go.
yes. Ako if I am Jason, no. Syempre, di ba? I will not come forward. I will never tell my wife unless syempre, there comes a time, di ba? Sabi nga, walang secret na hindi nare-reveal. Pero there comes the time na yun nga malaman ng wife ko syempre hindi pa rin ako aamin, di ba? Kasi why would you tell your wife that you've been to that kind of place or sa Espacol, di ba? Kasi or sige, let's say hindi natin kasi alam yung whole story eh. Siguro I'm assuming lang. I'm not saying na ganun yun yung nangyari, pero I think they had a fight siguro. That's why Jason had to tell the truth na parang, I'm not getting this sexual favors from you. That's why I went to that place. Eh. Pero still, di ba? Why would you tell your wife that? Di ba? Would you still want syempre you're arguing na eh. So why would you want to hurt your wife? Diba? Ako, I will never.
You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling he was texting the masseuse. He got her number. And
that happened to me.
It happened to him. He was in Palawan when his masseuse.
Maybe that's
you.
No, diba? That's
but
another
this was
person.
legit. This was
in the shower.
You know what the name was that he
What's
put?
the name?
This was throwback before I was with my wife. Because that's PAX, that center, the release center.
It was good.
There are a lot. So the good ones, you mark them. So her name was Cherry Magaling. Because she was the good one. So when I called her, Cherry, then she texted. I was in the shower.
Yeah.
We were in El Nido. 11:30 p.m. and she texted one word. Sir, musta? Which means, how are you? I knew I was gonna be packed up. I get out of the shower.
That's when you chose violence.
Exactly. No, I didn't know. I got out of the shower. My wife was looking at me funny.
Oh no.
Yeah, the first question. Who is Cherry Magaling?
Bakit magaling siya?
Yun the second question. Bakit magaling si Cherry?
What's your answer?
Of course, at that moment, you're in El Nido. You come clean.
She saw the receipts already. She saw the receipt, the text.
Hindi.
Wala na.
Dinilit ko na lahat eh.
Delete mo.
Dinilit ko na. Nakailang palit ako ng phone. That was 7 years ago. I used to exchange with her 7 years ago.
He's the biggest bullshitter on the...
Don't call me a bullshitter, Tone. You're more of a bullshitter than me.
Hey, I believe him. I believe you.
Cherry Magaling.
Who saves her?
I believe you, bro.
Yo, 7 years ago.
7-year text.
Oh, you answer me.
She's just a really good businesswoman.
Do you delete numbers from your phone? No. Once it's stored, you probably you forget about it.
But
When was the last time?
How come you know? How come you're so quick with the 7 years?
Because I knew it's been a long time. I don't even remember which Spacol that was.
You don't. But you remember the year?
2016.
No, because that
2016.
Girls, do you believe him?
I was just trying to have your back, man. I was trying to have your back.
It was more frequent. I was frequent.
Okay.
He don't remember Spacol, but he remembers the year and Cherry Magaling.
And we know the year that you were, a little bit, trying out this.
So that was your Spacol years.
Yeah, the Spacol years.
It's stressful time. It's stressful time in your life. You need a relief.
That's true.
All right. 86310899. We haven't heard from the females. I want to hear what a female has to say about this.
There you go.
Chief Dong doesn't want me to touch it here.
And wait, hindi mo pala tapos yung chismis sa akin, Moira.
Hello?
So apparently,
Go. Yes, sir?
Si Mars Miranda,
I got cut off.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, regarding naman dun sa, what's the name of the friend again?
Lolito.
Yeah. I understand, no? Kasi, parang he's trying to do the, what you call this, the bro code, di ba? Parang bros before hoes. Pero, siguro, much better na lang if he didn't, tawag doon? Hindi na lang siya nakisaw-saw or...
Yeah.
Yun lang. Sumali dun sa issue.
I think the best, or I don't even know if he's the best friend. I don't even know we can even mention that. I just know that he knows a lot of info. But the thing is, if you're gonna out someone with a mental illness, I think that's kind of off.
Yes. Kumbaga parang, what's your motive?
Yeah, that's foul.
This
friend has a mental illness?
The wife of Jason, apparently he's the friend of Jason is outing Moira with a mental illness, and there are lapses in her character, which I think that's for Jason to say instead of the good friend.
Got you. Okay.
You know, so it's like your friend standing up for you and talking shit about your wife.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you get it?
Yeah, like
It doesn't look
it's
good.
not his place to.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. So this Lolito guy is getting a lot of slack, but now people are like, oh yeah, maybe Jason is a good guy. Maybe he is, but I don't think you can defend someone who's going to a SPAX and being. We know that's cheating, but how many women are willing to forgive and let it go, like a SPAX, like a SPAX?
Because the claim nga was Myra was not giving anything. The refrigerator was empty.
So if Esha does not give you, do you run into another ref?
Do you run into the other kitchen?
No, because you want me to die tomorrow?
Very good.
If the ref is not giving you ice cubes, do you look for other ice cubes?
You repair the ref.
Okay.
Do you repair?
Go to the ref of the neighbor.
Who's the repairman that's coming in?
Last comment na lang
get this thing
regarding
going.
matter. Kasi di ba parang, when you say na, di ba parang, yes, Moira, let's say Moira, or he's not, hindi siya nagbibigyan ng any sexual favors o parang sexually, walang nangyayari sa kanila ni Moira or hindi siya pinagbibigyan ni Moira. Pero, for me, kasi parang yun nga, hindi mo na masabi diretso sa asawa mo. Then all of a sudden, you will tell your wife na parang, di ba? Bigla ka nga amin na, kasi kaya ako ginawa yun, or that the reason why I went there is because you're not doing this to me or that, di ba? Parang ganun eh.
Tsaka siya to protect her boys.
Oh, let me turn the tables on you, sir. If your wife, let's say there was a spakul for guys, for females, and your wife went to get a massage, would you forgive your wife knowing that she admitted to you that she went to a spakul for females? Can you accept and forgive and let it pass that, you know what, you just got fingered or whatever, you know what? That's fine.
Wow. But that's a tough question.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just a different
gender equality.
Yeah, just a different
for
different
boys,
situation.
Yeah.
Sa akin for boys like ours, for us, di ba, men, I actually parang mas madaling mag-forgive and forget ang women, unlike boys, di ba? When that happened for me, I think it's all over. Or even
double standard.
I forgave her, di ba? Kung mapapatawad ko man siya, things will never be the same again. You know, di ba? Parang
I think it's harder in this country, in the Philippines. Definitely, guys would not be able to accept their partner
being
going into a spakul and a random stranger having sex with a random stranger after happy ending.
It's not always sex, it's just a talk.
Parang, okay lang yan, di ba? Parang,
what?
Well, you'd rather, let's say it's the magic fingers.
Yeah, happy fingers.
Kaya mo, Sam, to accept?
No,
right? It's.
But thank you, sir. Thank you
for your.
We got another call.
Let's complete the story. Of Mr. Go. According to
Lolito.
According to the article, nawala tuloy. Hinahanap ko na kanina. Ito. According also to Lolito Go. Ano nangyari?
You pulled up the first side.
Sorry. According also to Lolito Go, no? Teka. Ayan, nag-load. Okay, anyway. Sabi niya, like we said, Myra could not fulfill his sexual needs. I don't know how he knows this. Kung kinento ba ni Jason na pare.
Yeah, he probably mentioned it.
Wala ako nakukuha dito, no? But also revealed that Moira has found somebody else even before Jason admitted that he went to Aspacol.
Wait, what is it? He found someone before this
The girl found apparently the girl found...
Allegedly.
This
is a friend saying this.
She's had an eye for someone else.
No, also had somebody else on the side.
Yeah.
Had a side dish.
Which is why they weren't having their main
But we can't confirm that because this is from this would be
This is your buddy.
He's your buddy.
I see.
He's going to be protecting your
Jason
ass.
here. This is my buddy saying this stuff's happening.
And I quote, even before Jason confessed to his sin of going to the Spacol, Myra already wanted out dahil nakahanap na siya ng iba.
No,
someone who will be with her dancing in the rain. What kind of a person is this? sorry, I'm sorry. This, disappointing.
I mean,
If you look at the photo of Lolito,
Is he look like, I haven't seen him. Let me look.
check it out.
I mean, coming to the guy.
Wait, I want to look up this couple. First of all, to me, it sounds like a guy who's getting his friends back.
Ito yung itsura ng couple.
All this.
Pakita mo na yung itsura ng couple.
Yeah.
Si Lolito ko, nawala. Sino to? Esteban ako.
I want to see these.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
There we go. Okay, we got our first female. Welcome to the show.
Email.
Okay. Help us out here. Massage with a happy ending. Forgivable, not? What's your take on it?
Siguro kung once niyang ginawa, forgivable pa for me. Pero kung paulit-ulit, pabalik-balik, iba na yon.
What if it's a different masseuse? Not the same masseuse. Is that considered a non-repeated offense?
Yeah.
I mean, like if
No,
you...
no.
Okay.
Regardless of kung sinong basta pag bumalik pa siya doon, ibang usapan na yon.
So one happy ending for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot of pressure. Can you do that, Sam?
Yeah.
One happy ending for the rest of your life? Slick?
That is
Yeah.
my life. That is my life.
I can do that. I can do that, bro. I can do that.
I love how we have video now. You can show everything.
Yeah, and I love how we're picturized.
This is gonna be in court.
Oh yeah.
One day.
Oh yeah.
You said one time.
One time. Everything is all on video. Look at that face.
You just gotta enjoy, bro. I mean, you're there. Married. You just gotta.
Unlike before, radio, you couldn't see our faces, so you couldn't find out.
Yeah.
Now you can. Now you can.
You're like, Diba, that's huh?
I know. You shouldn't give my biography before doing all this. Now they know who I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Kung isang beses lang, okay lang yon. Okay lang yon for me. Medyo
One time.
forgivable pa yun. Kapag pinaulit-ulit, iba na yon. Ibang usapan.
Hindi. Eto. What if, say, before you guys were together, he used to go there. Say he frequent it a lot. Tapos when you started going out, he stopped. But then he relapsed. He went one time, and then he made amin na, oh, before we were together, I used to always go. How would you feel?
It's okay. Okay lang. I mean, boys, katulad nyo, kayong mga boys, very, mahilig kayo mag-explore. So, naiintindihan ko yung part na yon. Pero kung husband and wife, then ginawa niya once, okay lang. Pero pag inulit niya as husband and wife na kami, pero iba na yon.
So, do you have an asterisk for boyfriend, girlfriend? Like JR here, he's not married yet. So, does that mean that he has a hall pass? Like 3 times, 4 times? How many passes you gonna give your boyfriend?
If I were his girlfriend,
Yeah. How many passes does JR get?
unlimited pass. Basta walang buntisan.
Ay,
okay.
Yo, tonight
Wow.
we're going tonight. Can you put an itinerary?
Good to
Bring the
know.
PSG.
All right.
We're going to Maharlika Inn. Maharlika Inn. Wala na yun. Sinarado na yun.
we're gonna do a new bar tour tonight.
The 4 floors of horrors.
These are sponsors.
They got rid of it.
Yes, kasi pagka meron ng child, halimbawa may nabuo ng bata, iba na yun eh.
Ah,
Parang
yeah.
medyo may
So-
guilt feeling na yan.
So basically, only if you're married. But if you're not married, unlimited pass. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
As long as you use a condom.
So only pop if boyfriend, girlfriend.
Use
That's
condom.
usually more expensive.
Yeah.
What's the rate?
Do married cost?
Why don't you call Cherry Magaling? Text her.
I heard they have like senior discount all over the Philippines. Do they do that here at the Sparkle too?
yeah.
That we're not sure about.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Maybe.
Oh, this is interesting to me. This is interesting to me. That so if you're married, the reason why it's not unlimited pass is because you're trying to have a kid. Was that what it was?
Or there's a vow of
in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah, the vow it takes precedence over everything else. But you're willing to forgive once.
But then she said that if you get your masseuse pregnant, then
you have a problem.
Yes.
Oh yeah, everyone has a problem there.
That's how you
tough.
avoid that.
Yeah.
So we're condom.
I mean,
sometimes even
you don't wear condom.
What? You kiss?
You don't kiss.
This guy kisses. This guy.
Yeah. How many times have you kissed your masseuse,
You're
bro?
stupid.
Yo. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Drive safe. Oh my goodness. 8631089.
She was nice.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Got the ladies
Hi,
on fire.
good evening.
All right.
Yeah, my take on the issue.
Yes.
I actually forgive.
You would forgive. How many times do you forgive your husband?
Oh, she did.
Once I forgive.
Okay.
Husband.
Oh, she did it already.
You did already.
Yes,
You know
I
which
did.
pakol he went to?
Okay, so how do you make amin, or how did you find out?
I found out with the receipt. He said he went out ng late night, but I found the receipts na mas earlier. Receipts from a restaurant, huh?
Wait, they give receipts for this?
Sometimes they give an OR, but it's of a different company because underregistered under. So if you use your credit card or you pay cash,
They give you a receipt, but it says it's a restaurant. Oh, okay.
And
I'll
he
just
kept-
ask-
A restaurant. So he went to a restaurant first, and then they went there.
Oh.
I knew the friend he was with.
Oh,
So you
what's his name? Sam YG?
Something like
Pare,
so you know that this friend is mahilig to go to the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kasi may
He's
mga
always inviting kasi.
Yeah, may
So
mga
that's why
friends
I
sa'yo
knew.
talaga. You know, if you're going out with that friend, that's all they want.
Sparks.
Sparks. They'll drink
The
it
moment
till
I knew
ending
who he
sparks.
was with, I knew they went there.
Oh, okay. So he said that they went to the restaurant late, but you saw the receipt. It was
Maaga.
early.
Yeah.
Nag-peel out.
And then, so did you bring it up with him, or what happened?
I brought it up in the morning while he was sleeping.
Oh, that's the worst because that's the... yeah, so they're honest.
Yeah. Threw the receipts in his face.
And
They were just looking at trucks. They were going to buy trucks.
Trucks?
Trucks?
So
Where do you buy trucks in the evening?
he's in the construction business.
Yeah.
Logistics yan.
Akala mo, tracking pala sacking ang nangyari.
And I actually knew the place. I have the number of the place.
What's the name?
And then I checked the Viber. Then that's when I knew there was a masseuse.
Sure.
Yeah,
Wait, share the
she's
name.
good. She says hi.
Detective.
Ano name no massage?
Magaling.
Massage?
It's
Cherry Magaling.
a Japanese place.
Japanese?
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, ito may parang
Exotic.
Tokyo Stars, you know?
He's a man of culture.
Everyone's trying to figure out, like,
Ay, sa may poblasyon.
Santo.
Pobla.
Pop?
Oh, QC.
QC. Ay.
Matagal tayo na.
Wilderness.
Hindi.
Silvanos.
Hindi, sikat pa rin sa lut ng Prince Albert.
Sir Prince Albert. Bahay Luna.
Baya Luna, the best.
Bahay Luna. Or Veneto Luna.
Eh, medyo pa na yun. Ito ba? Is it still there?
Yeah, very alive.
Really? I haven't been in a while.
Oh man, it's very alive. Maybe we should take a GR on a tour.
Yeah. There's a lot of Philippines I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Let's
The
go.
only place you need
Yeah.
or take some
Text
people.
your parents. Like,
They're all getting their nails done or whatever.
Yeah,
Let's go.
tell them, guys are gonna.
Yeah. The guys are going to take me out.
Culture.
I need to do research before the show.
Yeah. I'm curious to ask, what would it take for you to call it Splitsville between you and your husband?
Maybe if he does it again.
So
okay.
twice?
Okay.
Yeah, after that, he's not hanging out with the guy anymore.
But what if he makes paalam, like, babe, you know, we're gonna hang out with Sam. Okay lang.
Konting katuwaan lang.
You know.
Nood lang kami ng show.
Reminiscing lang.
Every time he's with the guy or the guy is inviting him to go out, tambay, it's a no for me na.
Okay.
Talaga?
Nabadget to si friend. Nabadget to si friend.
I told him, BI yung friend mo eh.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be more of a sort of a discipline on his part that he can always hang out, but he doesn't have to do the things that his friend does? I mean, JR, would you hang out? Would you stop hanging out with your buddies if your girlfriend said, "Hey," or your wife? Let's say
that's
wife.
a tough one.
Yeah.
I guess it depends why. Why she asked me to stop hanging out, but it's a tough one because and how long have they been friends? If it's like a newer friend, maybe. Yeah. Right? But if it's a friend I've grown up with since grade school, yeah.
Would you consider it a new friend? Like they're 2 years hanging out?
2 years, I think it's okay. I think 2 years you can let go of the 2 years.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think 2 years is I would accept losing that friendship?
Yeah.
It all depends.
He's married. He has a kid, a small kid.
His name isn't
2 years
Eric.
old. And he's constantly inviting my husband.
This is a married man inviting your husband
into trucking.
Yes, constantly inviting in the middle of the day, 12 noon.
Wow. And after
Kaya wala nagde-jiu-jitsu BJJ.
Wanna roll?
Boys,
bro?
busy ako. Busy ah.
I'm rolling, bro.
I'm gonna roll today.
Eh, yung iba, nag-roll pero blunt.
But hey, thank you. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Thanks for the honesty.
Okay.
Yeah. That's interesting.
All right.
Let's get to another one. There's like 3 more.
I like these, man. This is fun. I love how open everyone
Females are,
is.
they're weighing in on the situation.
Yeah.
Hello? Oops. Whoa.
Some bass.
So ngayon, apparently also, back to the chismis.
Hello?
Kakasuhan tong si Lolito Go.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. I'm Phoebe.
Hi, Phoebe. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, so I actually won't forgive because there's no reason to say sorry. I allow him to.
Oh, wow. I kind of like this, Phoebe.
Okay, so
how long have you been married?
4 years.
4 years. How long have you been with your husband? In terms of the dating,
boyfriend, girlfriend,
engagement.
7 years.
7 years. So 7 years.
Yeah, and we have a baby along the way.
Okay.
Oh, congrats.
So you allow him to have happy endings.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so for the other females out there that are in the booth and that are driving,
what's
your
the
reasoning?
And what's the rules here?
For me, I actually agree with one of the callers saying that if you impregnate one of them, then that's when, it all goes downhill.
Okay.
And then also if he gets emotionally attached, that's the number one thing for me. I don't care if he does it physically with someone else, as long as they don't get physically attached or it's not the same person all the time, then that's fine.
Is this just the Spackle or is it anybody?
Anybody, actually.
Do you have a sister?
Wow. It's cool how open you are.
You have an ate?
I mean, does he say like, oh, babe, I'm going to Spanx later? That's cool?
Sorry?
Does he just make paalam? Like, hey, I'm going to the massage parlor later?
No.
Or he just goes...
No, he doesn't. But sometimes he would share to me afterwards. And I don't really mind. Sometimes I'd even ask, like, do you have a picture? Can I see? Like, is it worth having a threesome with?
Yo!
I don't know if this is a competition,
and then
but you
I would
win.
judge him after if the girl is not good looking. I'm like, what the hell? It's your standards.
It's a waste.
Okay.
Wow.
This serious chowing going on.
I like this.
Huh?
This is interesting.
Yeah.
This takes 100.
Are you guys open both ways?
Threesome, huh?
Yep.
So it's like a full-on open relationship.
Oh, wow.
Just for fun, like not.
Yeah. No, nothing personal.
So you can be physically involved. Wag lang emotionally involved.
Yes, exactly.
And how many guys have you been with other than your husband over the years?
Me, I'd say about 3.
Okay.
3.
And then I also tell him, I send him the pictures as well.
Oh, he said...
But those guys, like, I've never seen them more than once.
Parang one time, big time. Tapos one transaction, one swipe.
Yeah, I think that's when it gets tricky, when it's so good you want it again and then again and again. And again.
Man.
Exactly.
So is that the rule? That's the rule. You can only have sex once and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. And actually, it helped us when we were having a rocky relationship. It helped us a lot because that's when we found out what excites us the most, and we shared more with each other, and that's when we get to try new things with each other as well.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
I kind of like that as well.
Pwede mo, sex muna tayo sa iba.
I was trying to bring that up, Sam.
Yeah.
Tapos
But it's only physical, Physical lang.
Yun nga. Then let's get back together. Let's compare notes. And let's see what's wrong with the relationship.
Yeah.
Let's fix this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
The pros and the cons.
Are you open to that, JR? With that, like, if you can do it she can do it.
If it, yeah, I think it's got to go both ways.
Okay.
If I can do it.
Can you handle it?
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Fuck that.
One thing is saying it, and one thing is actually
Doing it.
accepting
I mean,
it. Yeah.
who knows? If it's like, if I'm longer into my relationship after a few years or whatever, maybe. But in the right now, nah. I wouldn't do it.
You're 2 years.
2 years in.
2 years in. This girl's 7 years in. But when did you start experimenting on the what year? On the first year? Was it mid-year?
Before we got married, I think it was 2.5 years.
2.5 years ago.
The
So
relationship,
pre-pandemic, you were experimental. You guys were in sort of an open marriage.
And you told him na I'm going to try.
Can you ask Essa and ask Gil?
I actually opened it up to him first because I told him, I came from a relationship before
Tutorial.
that. Right now, I was cheated on emotionally, and I said, I just didn't want to disappoint myself or get hurt if it's physical. So just go all out. That's okay.
You take that note. You have to cheat emotionally first.
I know.
You cheated emotionally.
Not me. No.
He cheated.
So you decided you might as well
just do physical.
Be open physically to keep from the emotional cheating because that would kind of resolve that.
Huh. Wow, that's intense, man.
Yeah, that's different. That requires some.
And that worked. You guys don't have the temptation to cheat emotionally anymore.
I'm sorry?
There's no more temptation for you guys to cheat emotionally after that?
No, not at all.
I'm curious, how do you block it? Because a lot of women aren't involved sometimes emotionally, but they end up becoming emotionally involved with something just physical. How do you block it off and not fall?
I just really don't find anyone else attractive emotionally for me.
Okay.
So with him, I'm really, really happy. Like, it's only probably when I get drunk and get really horny and he's not around because we always travel a lot separately.
When are you drinking again?
What do you like to drink?
JR is here for a couple days.
No, but obviously it's hard for me because I'm pregnant now. So.
No more drinking for a while.
I want to get her details. Can we give her some dak shawarma? Can we send you and your husband some dak shawarma?
Masarap, pare.
We'll get your details.
We're flying already tomorrow.
Nagkakaubusan.
What?
We gotta get your details and give you something because this is a great call because I don't think JR's ever heard this. From
This is honestly fascinating. This entire series of calls.
It's just different.
Fascinating. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, stay on the line, Phoebe. We'll get your details.
All right. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. I just wanted to say my opinion on this.
Go
for it.
Okay, so basically, I think Maria has the right to call it quits marriage-wise. It's just that the only thing I didn't like about it is how she played kind of quote-unquote victim, where it was not exposed to people how actually, Jason's side of the thing, where as a couple, I mean, it goes both ways.
That's true.
Jason wouldn't have any reason to do that if she wasn't, and then again, it's a marriage, what they call responsibility to your husband that you actually, do that. But if she's mentally, had issues, then I know it's going to be hard when you have depression and all that. But isn't that when you bank on the relationship and you use it for your career and all that, and the person gets bashed so much? It's something that's unfair for me.
Well, it really depends because Jason opened up, Myra did not, diba? And you cannot also force a person to open up. You can't tell her, no, you know what, I opened up, you open up as well.
Technically, it was the friend. Jason hasn't really spoken too much. Lolito eh.
Sinabi lang ni Jason, I've been unfaithful.
Yeah.
That's it. We don't know what.
But other than that, most of the all this stuff that's coming out now is more of it is from a friend of.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about the story, but it looks like the article, it's mainly this other guy.
Yeah.
Giving details.
It's like, why should I be talking about your life, Sam?
I think when you feel for that person who doesn't want to talk about it because he's protecting the ex-wife, I would understand the guy's side, actually. I'm not trying to put Moira in a position where she's so bad. It's just that, let's be fair. In a matter of fairness, where, if the reason is she's not writing the lyrics correctly, you know what I mean, then don't. I mean, it's your private life. You separate it, and then you're just gonna write a song and then tell people, and then people keep on bashing the person without knowing anything. It's just so bad, I think, for the guy. I've been cheated on, believe me, so much. My husband now actually had the suckle experience before we were just in a relationship. And then I forgave. It was on me because I forgave him. Moira's side was like, it's on her to call it quits. But her projecting herself as a Christian actually contradicted in a way. I'm not saying that you have to stay in a relationship and be, just suffer. But guys, our parents, everyone's parents, marriage is not an easy thing. Like, it's not. Tell me. There's so many times I would want to call it quits. But it is just the way it is when you accept things that it doesn't go your way. I'm not trying to say that my husband would be forgiven and all that, but he actually changed eventually. Maybe not because of me, but because of the maturity.
Well, also, not everyone is on the same sexual capacity.
Yeah.
You go into a relationship, sometimes one is horny and the other one wants to experience, one doesn't want to do anything. You know what I mean? And it that's not what you guys, a lot of people don't talk about it going into a relationship sometimes.
Yeah.
If you're like, I would think that these two were saving themselves for marriage, I think.
Yep.
I think this is one of those couples that are very rare that will wait till after marriage and then
and then
try.
It doesn't happen.
Enjoy.
So,
and
you know what I mean? And
So if they're waiting till marriage and then he's saying that she can't fulfill him sexually, that defeats the purpose, right? If they weren't supposed to be having sex anyway.
That's
Yeah,
the
but
difference
baka
with
his
pre-marriage.
drive is high.
I think their issue right
And
now would be, I
she
think
may
we're
not
focusing
be
more
as
when
high.
she called it quits.
Were they married?
Because
I see.
she's not receiving it. So, if it's the other way around, if the woman's not receiving it and actually went with another man, is the backlash the same? But,
obviously, we have double standards in this country.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, if you look at it, most people will just brush it off aside. Happy ending,
Yeah,
right?
they always wish for
It's a
that.
business here. It's not a legit business, but it's a business. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my take. I think if it happens to anyone, just to be fair, someone had, a miss, and you have to admit on your own as well, not just...
Okay, so if you catch your husband again now, right now, is it over?
No, I don't think so.
You'll forgive him?
We're 10 years into the relationship, and I'm too tired to look. I love this stuff.
It's just like, okay.
Okay, you know what? You don't get a happy ending. 10 years na tayo. Go ahead.
Tell me, those married people in here in the station, marriage is not something you actually thought it was. So you work every day. The love will fade, the kilig will fade and all that. But the companionship and the presence of that person in your life will actually be the deciding factor whether you want it.
This is the kind of wife I want to get married to. Only happy endings. 10 years of marriage.
She knows.
She doesn't want to date again. Dating is hard.
She doesn't want to start over.
I know,
Yeah,
and
starting over is
having
tough.
that level of intellectual, emotional level that you actually, jive and just less of the mind of small things. It's compromise. That's a really, really old term for whatever I call for marriage, but it is really compromise. It's not. That's a roses.
So, can your husband handle you going to SPACs for women?
No, I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
It won't happen.
Yeah, so I don't know.
But thank you.
That's my point. People should also be really compassionate about the situation. That's not ideal, but it's a Philippines.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All the best. Lucky husband. All right. Is that it? That's it, right? I think we got everything.
We can get one more call.
You want to get one more? Okay.
Let's get one more.
All right.
Hello? Hi.
Hello.
Yo.
Hi, boys.
What's up, man?
Yeah, doing great here. This is Charlie.
What's up, Charlie?
Yeah, I enjoyed listening to your topic, though. I love the perspective views of your callers a while back, so I'm happy listening while I've got a traffic jam right here in the area.
So what's your take on it, Charlie?
Well, my take on the topic,
Happy
I
endings.
Like it. I like to be spakol.
Wait, Charlie's on his way to a spakol.
Guys are late.
No. There's always an explanation about it psychologically because I studied psychology here in Manila. So,
okay.
The reason behind the topic you've been bringing on air was it depends on the how would I say the lifestyle of the person.
Okay.
And we can't please everybody when it comes to girls thing because ang babae is always babae. Psychologically, si lalaki is always lalaki talaga yan. Always the perspective view of the person na depende yan sa growing up. Kasi it happens when it comes to your growing up kung anong klaseng tao ka pinapalaki. So, depende yan. Now, the other side of the coin, kailangan ni babae to understand that may mga bagay talaga. Wala akong barkada na hindi nagpapaspakol.
Okay.
I love doing that. Kasi lalaki eh. Pero, in terms of relationship kasi, once you've commit to your partner na magrelasyon kayo, even the situation, whether kung paano siya pinalaki or whatever, kailangan tanggapin ni girl na part talaga siya ng growing up ng isang lalaki, no? Na pag dumating sa point na if you wanted to go to a relationship or whatever.
What about marriage, Charlie? What about when it comes to marriage? What if you're married and your partner is going to a SPACs to get happy endings?
Actually, ang dami kong barkada na who are married and they're doing that to their partner. Unfaithful kung unfaithful siya. But that's the norm, you know? Wala akong kilalang lalaki na hindi pumapasok ng ganyan.
I don't think it's a norm. I think it's more of it happens. It's reality, but it's not the norm.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference. I think it's reality, but it's not normal for everyone to be married.
For me, it's normal.
Well, your barkada, definitely your barkada. It might be your barkada, but I don't think it's normal. I don't think every man that's married leaves work. And
we cannot learn not unless kung maka-experience tayo ng mga...
Oh, you're talking about the guy who used to I used to have a freebie in all the spakuls for 2-3 years, man.
This guy was
sponsored. I was sponsored, so I know spakuls. I know they're all graduate now. They all have kids and family, those masseuse. This was 2000 to 2010. 10 years. SPACs. I was 10 years and I'm still single. So but you digress after several years of doing it, and you kind of like, okay, you know what? You kind of like, what's the ante? Now you want conversation. Yeah, you kind of.
There was a time I was having conversation
with your specs.
What kind of conversation were you having?
That's why you went.
No, you know what this guy did? He went to his specs. He went to his masseuse. He brought her wine.
Oh,
para mapasarap.
Yeah,
he's a good customer.
He would bring wine.
They must have loved you.
White wine.
Nagdala siya ng wine.
I remember the brandy was burned.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you so much.
They're probably extra good to you then.
Oh, they give me
give gifts.
Yeah. The twin.
Big twin was hands.
Shit, twin na natin yan.
Sir.
Please invite everyone, our viewers, our listeners. Big show happening at Soler. If you don't got your tickets, grab your tickets. Check him out. He's all over Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. He's one hell of a funny guy. And he happens to be from the Philippines and based in California. And he's here on his tour, his world tour. And if you haven't checked him out, it's hilarious. His style of comedy and his improv is one to be watched. JR Guzman, how can they catch you once again?
Yeah, you can get the tickets at. Yeah, I'll get a look at this. Thanks for helping me with this promo, bro.
Slowly, brother.
I got the promo wrong in the last one. So
it's okay.
They wrote this thing.
All right, where are you gonna be?
You guys.
We see cats.
Guys, check me out. when you're not at the spakol and you're done and your wife is letting you have your open relationship,
come on down.
You got free time. Come on down. Buy your tickets at ticketworld.com.ph or at the Solaire box office, June 3rd at the theater at Solaire. It'll be a good time, you guys. Now beat that traffic so they can beat that. You know what I'm trying to say. But no, this has been an insightful talk, man. I'm excited just to learn everything on this show. I've learned so much here.
In a span of 2 hours.
In a span of 2 hours, I'm a different man. I'm gonna be real.
Changed man.
I hope you use some material for your next upcoming.
Oh,
tour.
for sure. I have even just the terminology of spakol. I can be able to. I've learned. I'm gonna use this at the show on Saturday.
I can't wait.
Just imagine. Okay, how many guys have been to the spakol?
Yeah.
Raise your hand. You're like bunch of liars.
Yeah, they're all just looking around. Like,
There's phenomenon of spakol.
And please, if you mention Boys Night Out, they're not gonna trust you in this country.
I'll give you guys a shout out. For sure, man. I'm gonna give you a shout out.
Give me over, no girl.
Am I gonna get canceled?
No, you'll be all right.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
No, because people are always gonna say, they're just
dude. But for real talk, people have been commenting on my stuff about a collab with you guys for some time. So it's dope.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
They've been commenting. We gotta do something.
Yeah. You're here for a couple more days, right?
Yeah. And then I'm back again the end of when is it? Like the 18th to the 21st.
Perfect. Yeah. Gino comes back next week, right?
Yeah.
So we can set something up and then shoot something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. And how can they follow you on your socials?
Oh yeah. If you go to my website, it has all the rest of the socials. It's jrdeguzman.com, and then my Instagram handle is jrdguz, and you can find all the rest of the handles on my website.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you guys.
No. You want to shout out anyone?
Yeah.
Thanks, anyone?
Shout out to the people. Thanks to people.
Yeah. Your sponsors.
You
know, the girl tonight.
I don't even know who the sponsors are.
Yeah.
Those things. Oh yeah. Hey, shout out to Mix. They've been making everything happen for this.
Oh yeah, Mix.
The promoters CPI. Yeah. Yeah, the promoters CPI and Mix, man, they've been great.
Yo, they've been good to you. You got a bodyguard.
Yeah,
you know, I was
that's Noel, bro.
I was
he got the pin and everything, so
Dave
you know he's
I even asked Nick, what's going on?
Dave Chappelle just had his wife and his Lola.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
That's my bro Noel right here. He was watching my clips in the car while we're
He's like, you're a funny guy. Thank you.
Who else? Chef Val. I'll give a shout out to Chef Val and Pal. Philippine Airlines. Thank you guys.
All right. Good friend of mine, Drew, watches your stuff. Drew Gumawi. Good stuff.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Drew then.
Drew, come out and watch the show.
Drew.
Your stuff is hilarious.
Saying what's up to the Itchy Worms. What's up, Kelvin? What's up, Mr. Kelvin?
Oh, we got to eat at his restaurant again.
Francesco?
Oh, one of my friends asked Kelvin and Jigs was asking if you've made it, because you poke fun, a little fun at your audience.
Yeah.
Did anyone
get mad
after the show snap? Yeah. Because I've seen you hey.
I've had someone leave during a show before. Oh yeah. This was in Tampa.
Okay.
I have a clip of it. I'm waiting to put it out. I'll
Okay.
Do you feel bad? You see that okay, sorry.
No, because it's like they left, but they were going. It wasn't anything. I wasn't saying. I don't think I ever say anything that's too harsh.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a.
They were on their way out.
So if they were gonna leave, I was like, all right, that wasn't really on me. Yeah. But I don't know, because I'm not trying to offend them or anything.
Of course, yeah. It's comedy, man. At the end of the day,
exactly.
One of the hardest things to do, man.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah. But
hey, we salute you, man.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I'll put the clip up of them walking out here soon.
All right, then just check out his website and we're out of here. Back tomorrow, Taco Tuesday. Our girl's down with COVID, so no, a different girl because we had 2 last week. Oh, you left me with 2 girls last week.
Yeah, but I had to work.
I know, but
I had to make some bread. Those
Taco Tuesdays is we just have ladies.
Okay,
that's it.
All right, I'll tune in. I gotta check it out. I'm gonna call.
She got COVID though.
What?
The guest. The guest got COVID.
But sometimes even with COVID, if she's only worried.
So now I have to look for
That's still good.
No,
another girl.
But let's admit there are girls. Even with COVID, you're game.
Yeah. Oh, I might ask Diana from the stand-up, the crew.
Okay, to come in tomorrow.
COVID worthy.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll catch you again tomorrow. My name is Slick Rick.
My name is Sam RG.
This is Tony on behalf of Gino. Thank you to JR for stopping by.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys.
Soler, June 3, we'll be there. Good night, everyone. Take care. Be safe on the roads.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Put your hands up. You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music while you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Magic 89.9.
Can't let you go. There's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold me close. Now, baby, I do what I'm told. Still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm. No longer wishing. You're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1,000,000 life, we could roll the dice. Act like you surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, 'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my